Hey, Speedwinghere here. So, for those of you that saw my little video about what I'm going to do with the series, I was saying that I was going to start these on the map just before the chapter. However, I believe there's probably a cutscene after this, so this will be the last time that we start like this. I mean, there might not be, and if so, I'll just start this episode from the map, but the fact that you're hearing this means that there is. So let's listen to it, shall we? And then I'll just skip the thumbnail. We're not going to show me humming and hawing about forges anymore.
Elugia is in sight. So, I've returned. Are you all right?
Whatever has become of Elugia, I'll still do what I must. Give Report is a little farther north. I suggest sailing there.
Understood.
It's near the castle and the cathedral, so we should be able to gather intel there. I will inform the others of our destination.
I'm still confused why we can't go on land and we have to take the boat instead. But I guess it's so we have a variety of maps and don't just go to back where we were before.
Marth, Celica, Micaiah, Roy. We returned without you.
I know, I really want Micaiah back for group warp. I did not take advantage of group warp when I had her before.
But we'll get you back this time. Just hang on.
And also, Micaiah is just incredible in general. Great sacrifice.
Elugia. A return then to the land where we were separated from our fellow emblems.
If reunited, we can at last grant the power we offer once every 1,000 years.
Oh.
We should discuss our other option. That is, the far greater power only we know about.
Yes, of course. The miracle. We could use that power at long last. I would suggest Lumera.
Wait, isn't Lumera, Ali's mother? Are they gonna bring her back from the dead? Is this like a Dragon Ball Z thing?
I don't like this idea.
Yeah, me neither, Ike. I don't know how I feel about killing off characters, but then bringing them back later with the power of the MacGuffins.
We shouldn't perform the miracle. We have to think of the future.
I agree. The whole future. We can't favor anyone with it now.
Favor someone. We're talking about Lumera. We can prevent a tragedy.
Please. Those of us who were scattered in other lands are still learning all that's happened.
Some of us were at her castle. Some were not. It's natural to see things differently. So, we are not all in agreement. At least at present.
Using our power every 1,000 years is one thing. The miracle. We've never used it before. Never in all of existence.
The cost of doing so is not small. Perhaps we should never, ever use it. Of course, we are not all here. What might the others think? What might they decide?
Oh, is it going to be like a thing where they all sacrifice themselves to bring someone back? Is the ending of the game going to be Alir sacrificing themselves, then all the rings kind of going, oh, we're sacrificing ourselves for you, Alir? That could be it, couldn't it? And to be fair, if the evil team want the rings that badly, I mean, it's not an awful idea to just get rid of them so no one could use them. Alright, so I'm not going to show the thumbnail anymore. We're just going to cut straight to me on the map here, so I'll see you in a second. Okay, I'm done with that. So I picked up a couple more skills. I got some speed for Jean, I think that'll be good. And I got the dual assist on Gold Mary, so she'll be able to start doing that. Right, chapter 19, The Dead Town.
I have returned.
Hey, Zephia. How'd the report to Lord Sombron go?
Bet he was mad we lost the rings, huh?
Very.
Knew it! So he's gonna punish us, right? Finally, yes.
In fact, no. It was a scolding, nothing more. He impressed upon me the gravity of our role.
Well, that doesn't sound very mad coming from the evil Fell Dragon, if it was just a scolding, Zephia.
That's all? He must really love us. Feels good to be appreciated.
Has Lady Vale woken up yet?
No. That spell you keep casting on her. This is getting reckless.
Oh, Mauvrier, are you fully leaning into your Camus role now? Oh dear, he's having second thoughts.
We should dispense with the magic for now. Allow her to return to normal.
The spell will soon have a more stable effect. Lord Sombron gave me an enchanted helmet.
What?
For her to wear. A helmet imbued with his power that will amplify the spell I cast on her. Finally, I can erase the defect from existence. I intend to use it shortly. I would like to have some good news for my next meeting with Lord Sombron.
Speaking of news, our warships ran into the Divine Dragon's forces.
Yeah, and they stole our Speedwing.
No luck stopping them. Sounds like they're sailing to Elusia as we speak.
Huh. Moving faster than I expected.
Yeah. Only a matter of time before they're knocking at our door.
Oh! Want me to buy some time? I can do it!
Want me to be the boss for the 5th chapter?
Of course, dear. So good of you to volunteer. But I can't have you going all alone. Mauvrier, you'll accompany her, won't you?
Very well.
They're always together. I mean, it makes sense, have the general and the unit that can heal, so he can heal her up and put her over holdout. I mean, is that how holdout works? I'm assuming it is, right? You can just keep triggering it as long as you're healed back over whatever percentage it is. It's kind of crazy, actually. I should probably take advantage of that when I get it back.
What? Why? I'd be fine on my own.
You are good, of course. But you'd achieve even greater success with Mauvrier at your side.
Well, okay. All the more praise for me then, right?
Zephyr, I ask one thing. Wait to cast your spell on Vale again until we return.
Yeah, there's no way she's gonna wait.
All right, Mauvrier.
Then we depart.
We'll be back before you know it.
Don't worry, we won't die. We never can. They need to have all 4 of us in the final chapter. Wouldn't even be surprised.
Mauvrier. He's way too attached to that other Vale.
Truly. But it doesn't matter at the moment. And won't as long as he stays in his place. The 4 hounds are my family. I will always love Mauvrier. Always. As long as he obeys.
If she's a dragon, are those horns on her head her actual horns, or are they ornamental? Because if they're ornamental, I'm wondering how on earth they stay on her head.
Now we have a serious matter to discuss. What Lady Vale said about having a sibling.
Right. That dragonstone of hers, something about it being whole, not broken.
Yes, exactly. We need to look into that. The situation bears examination.
I mean, it's sorry, it's definitely Elir, right? It has to be. It has to be.
Here we are. Give report. I expected it to be better defended. We just sailed right in.
Like, it has to be Elir, because there's no other character that they could do it for. Unless it's somehow Vale's and she doesn't know how to use it, and then she'll suddenly use it. I doubt it, though.
What's wrong?
This is a port town. It's typically bustling with people. Why is it so quiet?
I see someone over there. Maybe they can tell us.
Divine One, wait, that's...
Yeah, I see someone over there, you know, huffing steam in big black armor. Maybe that's a villager.
One of the corrupted.
Yes. And surely not the only one here.
You're right. They must have spread through the whole town, which means...
I'm afraid so.
Does the Fell Dragon mean to destroy Elusia too? But that makes no sense.
But they're evil.
All I know is we can't turn a blind eye. We've got to get rid of them.
No. We move on.
What? And abandon the people here? Princess Ivy, tell us what you want to do.
We leave this place.
But there are people in danger. We have a responsibility to help them. That's what we did at Flora, isn't it?
We got there right after the attack. There were people to save.
Yeah, standing on the outskirts like this, I can tell that there's no villagers at all in any part of this town hiding inside. What's Alir talking about?
Look around. We're too late. Far too late.
What?
There aren't any survivors.
How do you know that?
I would have wished nothing more than to help the people here. But with every passing moment, more lives may be lost elsewhere. We cannot waste our time on the dead. We must protect the living.
This sad theme is great.
This
Really
is
good.
terrible.
I don't think I could abandon a town like this, but it's not my decision.
You'd already recognize the choice Princess Ivy would make, Divine One? Impressive.
No, that was...
Thank you for your support, Divine One. Now, to the castle.
Aw, you're gonna cut and run just like that?
I love Marnie so much. I keep seesawing back and forth between her and Gris.
Who's there?
Hello, it's me, your old pal Marnie. Oh, and Mavier's here too.
Hello! Well, sorry, I don't ever do this, but I have to hear that again.
Hello, it's me, your old pal Marnie. Oh, and Mavier's here too.
We meet again.
I really wish you decided to stay and fight the corrupted. Would have been so much easier. But the divine chicken's afraid of them. What? Isn't that right?
I mean, isn't Tiki the chicken? The chicken dragon? Alir doesn't even turn into a dragon.
The divine dragon was thinking only of what's best for everyone.
Yeah, whatever. Just shut up, will ya? You're annoying me. You guessed right. The port fell a long time ago. But I won't let you just walk away.
The thing is, with like characters like Marnie and stuff like that, they are so goofy, but they are so much fun. Now, I know a lot of people probably don't like her very much, I'd imagine, because they're like, oh, Free Houses was quite serious, and Free Houses had this deep, rich storytelling and character building. But at the end of the day, this game isn't Free Houses 2, it's its own thing. And I think it's fine for it to be more like upbeat and lighthearted and goofy. I mean, it's really difficult to be objective, isn't it? Because I'm sure a lot of people were desperate for Free Houses 2. So I can understand their concerns. But I could be completely wrong. Maybe everyone loves Marnie, like me.
Wait, how's this for a deal? Drop your emblem rings, and you can go.
I don't think so.
I figured. Worth a shot, though, right? Well, time to fight then. And don't worry, we brought lots and lots of the corrupted, just for you.
Oh, goody.
Tell me one thing first. Please. I need to know.
What?
Vale. Is she all right?
Lady Vale, she...
Shush, Mavier. We didn't come here to blab secrets. Afraid we can't answer that, Divine One. Our lips are sealed.
What do you mean? You're villains. You have to do the big monologue where you explain all your plans.
Tell you what, when this is over, I'll whisper it into your dead little ears. How's that?
We'd hoped to learn whatever we could from the people of this town. But with no one left alive, we're glad to get the truth out of you, one way or another.
Okay. Morvier and Marnie. I feel like we've seen that a couple of times before. Would be nice to have a little more boss variety.
Mavier, take.
Oh.
Zephyr permitted us to use emblem rings?
Nah, I just went ahead and borrowed a couple.
Oh yeah, that's a smart idea, Marnie.
You did what? Marnie, when this is discovered...
I'll be what? Scolded? Punished? Please! We're Lord Sombron's favorites. Besides, if I capture even one more ring, imagine the praise I'll get. I'll be a hero!
Even in that case, he will not forgive you.
Ugh, skip the lecture, okay? Just put it on! If you ruin my chance to shine, I won't forgive you!
Okay. That is a lot of miasma. I'm assuming it's miasma like we saw in that chapter before. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. Ally defense and res minus 20. Foe defense and res plus 20. There's no way we have to fight them like this. There has to be a gimmick to clear this. Because, like, I know Corrin can remove a few tiles of it. They can't expect you to do that for all of this, right? Okay, well, let's take a look at them for the 20th time. Here's Marnie. She does not have her Hurricane Axe this time, which is actually kind of good. She's having plus 13 HP from Roy. Yeah, her stats just get better and better every single time. I don't think any of this is different. I mean, did she have Holdout plus before? 10%. So we basically have to bring her to 1 HP and then knock off the 1 HP. That's not too bad. A droppable goddess icon. Yay. Plus 2 luck. Luck. And Morvia, who has Micaiah, of course. Is that capped build? Build has a cap? Interesting. I don't think build would be capped. Or it would have a cap so high that you'd never realistically get to it. Ooh, droppable Brave Lance. Also, he hasn't got healing, but he has Warp and 1-use Rescue. Yeah, I know what he's gonna do, right? So he's got Micaiah. So he gets the group thing. He's gonna warp Marnie and her cronies right onto us at some point, right? That has to be what that's about. That's so cool. I want to see more of this sort of thing. Like, this game has the potential for crazy things like that. If he doesn't do that, I'm going to be very disappointed. But the fact that he only has a 1-use rescue, it has to be for Marnie. More worms, so we'll have to do Irika gaming on them, as that seems to be the only way to deal with them, or at least the only reliable way to deal with them with only 1 or 2 units. We have a green unit here. Oh, it's Saphir. Yes. We saw this character in a random cutscene at the start of the game where they didn't even introduce her or say anything about her, and I remember I was confused. She's a warrior. Free warriors, maybe? You know what? Her bases are pretty good. If you didn't have a warrior before, this isn't bad by any means. I mean, yeah, her build is really good. 15. Wow, this old lady is stacked. And she comes with a Brave Axe, so we can actually check out the Brave Axe and see whether it's worth getting Brave Weapons, which I've not been convinced on, but hey, I might be wrong. So her personal is Will to Win. If unit's HP is 50% or less at the start of combat, grants hit/avoid plus 20 during combat. That is so good. This girl is designed for Vantage Wrath, right? Like, she is potentially a better Vantage Wrath user than Panette is. That is so good. That is basically screaming, please, put Vantage and put Wrath on me. That is wonderful. So good, in fact, that it kind of makes me want to use her. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so there's some houses to visit, so we'll try and get those. Although I feel like they're kind of bait for the worms, right? You go visit the house, the worm moves 2 steps and blasts you. Because, yeah, here's the other worm in front of the house. That's fine, though. We can deal with them. We'll get one and then maybe go get the other. And these emblem energies are at the edge, so they're kind of suggesting, hey, split your forces down the sides. As tempting as it would be just to try and yank these guys immediately before they do any warp shenanigans. Okay, well, this doesn't look too bad. This doesn't look too bad at all. So can we bring everyone we want to bring? Yes, we can. Any ring changes? We've got Irika on Alir, which is what we want. Is Kagetsu Sigurd even that good? I'm not overly impressed by it, to be honest. But for lack of a better option, maybe we'll keep it. In fact, why don't we do Sigurd Hortensia, actually? Like, if Hortensia is only using the ring from a purely utility point of view, right?
Sigurd!
It's just a massive move, warp or rescue or heal. I don't think it's the best use of the broken Sigurd ring, but it's certainly something. And Tiki Kagetsu might be crucial in just, like, holding aside. Okay, inventory-wise, we're probably alright. It might just be the case of shove some healing on some people. You've got something, you don't have any. May as well give them something. I haven't bought any vulneraries or antitoxins or anything in so long. I feel like the Hector DLC, one of its main rewards is giving you 20 antitoxins. Yeah, this all looks pretty good to me. What staff do we want on Hortensia? Rescue, please. I think Rescue is one of the best in the game because it lets you do really stupid tactics. I mean, with Rescue, I'll be able to dive the worms and then rescue Alir out, which is good. So, how do we recruit Saphir? Is it Alir? It seems like everyone's Alir. So, we can just fly, talk. That's alright. Who do we want on what side? I mean, this is a super strong side here, so maybe we'll divert some of the power up here. This is also a super strong... I mean, I guess everyone's just pretty strong now, apart from Gold Mary. Poor Gold Mary's not very good. But she has dual assists, so she can contribute through that. Well, that being said, I think we're pretty much good. So, let's check it out. Let's see how we're meant to clear the miasma, or if we're even meant to. Maybe we're meant to stay on the boat. Flame cannon. Didn't even notice
Divine
that.
One, the flame cannons. With those, you can burn right through that miasma.
Ah, so that's how we deal with it. Okay.
Why the Divine Dragon dock here? The place is infested.
Well, why are
I've
you
got
here?
no choice but to cut my way through these moldering bastards.
Why are you here by yourself,
I can
Saphir?
fight.
Let's find out. I'm sure she'll say something about it.
Well, if it isn't the Divine Dragon.
I really like her voice, actually. That's really good voice acting.
I know you. You're that knight I met at Brodia Castle, right?
Saphir of the Royal Guard, at your service. Prince Diamond sent word that your ship was headed to Elusia. With the situation at the castle under control, I thought I'd come give you a hand.
Wait, so we had to sail, fighting through warships and everything to get to Elusia. Saphir somehow went from Brodia, what, on foot by herself? So, okay then.
I'm glad you decided to join us.
When Prince Diamond wrote us about the king's death, I felt like I had no choice. It's my duty to protect the kingdom His Majesty left behind. Diamond will rule that kingdom, so my life belongs to him. And to you. Use it well.
I will, Saphir. I'm very
Say the
tempted
word.
to try and use you just on your personal. I mean, how much SP does she come with? 2,000. You can literally get Wrath on her immediately. 2 Wrath warriors? I'd have to make another killer axe, but that does sound kind of appealing. Okay, let's see ranges. So, Alir, do we want you to deal with... Oh, well, next turn. Do we want you to deal with that one or that one? I mean, honestly,
Of course.
Panette might actually be able to deal with a worm.
How mysterious.
Like, genuinely might be able to deal with a worm. If we can get her into 100% crit range. That combined with Lapis, maybe some backup and a dance. It's possible. So do you have 2 range? You don't, you do. What on earth is that? Oh, Poison Strike is back. Oh, okay. I mean, Poison Strike in Fates was designed to stop Juggernauting. I'm not really convinced you can Juggernaut in this game. Yeah, I mean, you can, but not quite on the same levels as, like, Awakening. I mean, I may as well equip 1 range, because the Silver Dagger... Oh, no, I'm on the Miasma. I already forgot. Wait, but maybe we could clear it off. It's going to put Panette on fire, but I think that's better than minus 20 armor. What? It factors the miasma into the fire damage? I'm just gonna have to Time Crystal. What a great use of Time Crystal. I'm really awake this morning, aren't I? Okay. My bad. Yeah, because I was like, oh, a bit of fire damage on Panette's not that bad. Puts her in Wrath range, but I can't have her in Wrath range immediately, you know. Let's do this. Clear as much miasma as possible out of that hole. Okay. Oh, so yeah, so that's how it works. It's just like all the terrain effects where it's like, oh, it actually stops them advancing as well, which is pretty good. Maybe not my greatest dance, because I don't know if I'm actually going to go in. No, I'm not. But we'll get one tile closer, why not?
I'm prepared.
Yeah, we got Astra Storm, which kind of chunks the worms as well. I mean, the thing with what I'm doing here is I am kind of super splitting, and I do not really like to split as a general rule. So this side, what are we going to do about this side? This side's a lot scarier because, yeah, Great Knights. I mean, we have Jean down here, but we don't have a dance for him. I mean, we could have had Lapis down here with a hammer, actually.
Whatever you need.
We could do some fog just to pull them in, and then deal with them up here.
Shall I go?
Might be a better option.
This
we
isn't
could
so
clear
bad.
miasma. I'll also clear a bit of the fog, but seeing as we're about to move up there, oh, it'll actually clear the fog in front of Yunaka, which is a good thing. So let's do this. Okay, now that house is available, we'll probably be able to get the houses. I mean, what I could do is get the houses, then tuck back in and send everyone down the middle. I don't know if that's better than going up and in like this, because if I go up and in like this, there's potential for all of them just to pick one side and rush, which sounds horrifying. So I'd rather avoid that if I can. These guys, I mean, well, I'm better off doing that with a flyer, aren't I? I mean, Hortensia doesn't need to do anything this time. We'll clear the miasma here as well, and actually do a bit of damage, which is nice. Now, I've got to remember, this probably isn't as straightforward as it seems. I would love for them to first turn do the warp thing. That would be so funny to me. So what is the range on warp? It is... oh, 1. Oh yeah, so he has to rescue her first, then warp. So we're not actually in that much danger, because he'll have to take a turn, unless they have dance somehow. I'd love to see enemies with dance. But what he's going to do, right, is he's going to rescue Marnie next to him. She'll walk forwards. Then he'll, like, walk after her next turn and warp her, like, onto the ship, maybe, if how you're meant to do this is stay on the ship. Which sounds pretty scary, but, do we want you up here or down here? I think we need to send some. This is the weaker side, so let's send people down here. There's always a Lear and Hortensia to potentially go up. Oh, okay, so he's just warping regular goons. Wait, that's kind of scary. They can't just walk up on one round Sophia now, can they? They wouldn't be that mean to have that on turn 1, right? Oh, Sidal.
The pain!
Oh. Okay.
I've drawn Lafont, the card of the
Okay.
end.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. I'm a little stunned, but oh my goodness, wait. They can one round Sophia on turn 1? That's just cruel, man. That's so cruel. If I didn't have Flyer Alir, what are you meant to do? Rescue her onto the ship?
All this way.
My goodness. Okay, well at least we know how that works now. So what is his warp range? 5 tiles. So he goes what? 1. Well, it depends. He went these guys in the back, right? Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That can't be right. How much does Micaiah boost? Staff range plus 5. Oh my goodness. So he can warp 10 tiles. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he warps them like here, and then they have 6 move. My goodness. That's turn 1. Or was that turn 1 or turn 2? I'm not sure. No, it was turn 1. Wow. So what are we going to do about this? We need to change everything. We basically need to do it again. We need to do it again with our newfound knowledge. Do I want to use a rescue on Saphir? Not really, honestly. Not really. I'd rather not.
Divine One, the flame cannon.
Oh, I should have
With those,
shifted.
you can burn right through that
I should have shifted Lapis Bot. My bad. Yes,
Wow.
yeah, hello. I cannot believe they can one round Saphir turn 1. That's so crazy to me. So I guess what we'll do instead is, instead of doing that, we'll do this and we'll block her off. Like so. Maybe we can't go down the sides that easily if that's going to be the case. I do want those houses though. But maybe we can pick them up later as opposed to immediately. Or I could just warp someone. I could just, not warp, rescue someone. I could get someone in the house, rescue them out of Hortensia. That could be good. So let's have Hortensia hovering for the potential of that. Right. So up here, they could reach right to Seedal, so... it's so difficult to know whether... my brain can't function with 10 tiles, then 6 tiles, without marking it out slowly. And I'm not going to do that all the time, because that's just boring. I want Panette here, preferably. I should have swapped Panette, and... So this time, we will pretty much do the same thing, but just have Seedal further away. Because I like the idea of Panette coming in and clearing them out. Or at least, you know, getting started on that. They will double Panette, though, which does concern me slightly. Is this actually a good idea? Maybe I could engage with Ike just for the Lagoo's friend, so we take less damage from them. Obviously, we don't need to do it this turn, but when we do pull, maybe we'll do that for the pull with her. I mean, if this is close enough for one of the guys to run on Lapis, I don't even mind that. Honestly. We will pull... We'll do the same idea we had where Alir goes... This time I put Hortensia down there, so Gold Mary, you can come up. Or maybe not. Is that blocked? Impassable? Oh, yeah. Wait, how's Gold Mary meant to get out? Oh, she has to go up here. Okay, so she has to go this way. That's fine. Oh, or we could fire. I mean, clearing Miasma, I think we should try and clear as much of it as possible. If we do need to suddenly push up, we're not going to be able to do it through the Miasma. The problem is, that's like the max range of the flame cannons, so how are we meant to get the further Miasma? Do you think we like visit the house and that makes new flame cannons and you push forwards like that? That would make sense. Man, they all have physics. Yeah, see, this is what I was kind of hoping for. I mean, she hasn't got Speed Taker yet, so she doesn't double, sadly. Which is kind of crazy, because I think Lapis is the fastest character on my team, other than maybe Kagetsu. Meanwhile, the like 10 speed Hector Louis doubles, thanks to Hector. These units are scary, though. Okay, so what? He has... Yeah, so he has 4 warp uses now, so he's just going to keep doing it every turn, I think. Which is alright. I mean, as long as we know he's doing that, it's alright. We could even just kind of wait it out, almost. I don't know how good of an idea that is, in case there's crazy reinforcements to stop you doing that, which is possible. Maybe we'll visit with Marin instead. I don't really... Now that I know that he's doing that, I don't really want to pull more people. Honestly. If I can help it, I'd rather not. I mean... Sure. Because, yeah, this is what I'm saying about the range, is... I can't fire like this, so how am I going to clear any of this miasma? I guess you're just not meant to, maybe? I don't know. Well, we'll have to visit the house and see what happens. My prediction is the house will give us more flame cannons. They'll be like, oh, I survived and I've got a flame cannon in my garden for some unknown reason. Okay, so what are we going to do about all this? Oh, you don't double even with the Hellfire? Wow. Yeah.
Here.
I like Ivy a lot. She really suffers from speed. I mean, most of the units in this game suffer from speed. I think it's also that, you know, tomes are strangely heavy. Yeah. I mean, she's getting +4 from Lucida, and then extra effects from food and stuff, and she's still paid down by 8. Yeah, maybe it's a build issue rather than a speed issue. It's hard to say. Now, the problem with doing this, right, is, yeah, you do 42 true damage, which is horrifying. Does Lagu's friend... Is it a defense thing or is it a damage thing? It's a damage thing, so that actually makes her insanely good against these guys, because instead of 42, he'll do 21. However, there's no reason to really face tank that. It's a bit scary having Panette up here by herself. She's one of my better units, but... Do I want to Great Ether? It means we'll actually do some damage to the 2-range guy, so why not? Right? And we'll, he'll lap us up. I need to keep Seedal up here because, the way that warp happened last time, the guy just ran in and one-shot him, so I can't ever have him. Oh yeah, you're not like your sister, you do need to be right next to people. I mean, Ivy has warp. If we're about to get Micaiah back from this chapter, which is very possible, I probably want to save warps because we're going to be doing some Micaiah warping soon, which will be very fun. I want to give Hortensia XP where I can because I want her to get level 5 for her class skill. Seems really good that you have a chance to save staff users. I mean, she'll be getting Micaiah, and then we'll do like crazy Micaiah Hortensia warps. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to be okay, right, Yanako, about your fog? Probably, maybe, hopefully.
That was a cinch!
Ooh, level for Yunaka. Level 25. Magic and build. Well, wait, pass? She gets a class skill at level 25. I mean, I guess because thieves can't promote. That makes sense. I mean, pass is really good. Pass historically has always been really good. Whether it's good on Yunaka, who you mostly are just sitting still in a choke, I'm not sure. But it means that if people start giving her a lot of grief, she might then be able to pass through them and get away. You know, if she's like surrounded on the terrain pile, you might be able to run through them to safety. Yeah, Lear's building up a lot of SP. I'd love to give her something, but I'm not sure what. I mean, maybe if we get Roy back, I think he gives strength, which is funny. Like, I find that so funny that they're like, oh yes, the Roy emblem, that should be the one that gives you strength. But not Ike. You know, yeah, he's warping more. At least it's only one of them. Yeah, 4-4. Thank you, Ike. Hobble. I didn't actually take a look at what Hobble does. Wait, you reached? Oh, come on! It shows how much I rely on enemy ranges. I'm so bad at this game. The second you take away my enemy ranges, my brain just can't function. I feel like this was actually pretty good. Oh, didn't I move Ivy quite early on? the Copian. Oh god, reinforcements. Goodness.
Run while you can.
Yeah, because I managed to lure these guys out without... Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, we have to reset for Ivy. So, is this that guy's max range? I wish I'd watched to see. Okay, let's just do it so I know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, but he was in front and he warps from his tile. So it's 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's why. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, he could go right up to this line. What on earth? That's crazy, man. Well, I feel like I might be using a lot of time crystals until Morvia is out of warp. Okay, good. At least Ivy was quite late. Sadly, that means I just don't think we can really heal up Lapis. Unless we just do this, I guess. Hopefully I haven't miscalculated it again and now he can hit Seedal. This is crazy, man. How are you meant to reunite your forces? Because you can't pull them down here. You have to go through the warp zone. It's an interesting map design, honestly. I mean, my skill issue is mostly that I just didn't really understand how it worked. Oh yeah, I was meant to be giving Hortensio XP. I could still give her XP with a heal, I guess. Well, her men staff's getting a little low. I kind of like how I'm on each side, and then we just got a Lear in the middle, doing a Lear things. I mean, the problem with this... If this one shot, I would be tempted, and it might actually do with the Iocla Engage. Oh, but I need to remember, I need a Lear for the worms, right? Or am I just banking on the fact that Panette might be able to deal with this worm? It's hard to say. Like, these guys, while they're annoying, I don't think they're necessarily, like, we have to deal with them right now, worthy. So maybe I'll just... Is there even any point in chipping them? Because they're just physicking each other? Probably not. So I'm going to bank on the fact that Panette and Lapis will be able to deal with those guys. I think we have to keep Yunaka here for now. Oh, we need to wait out the warps. Once he's used the warps, it's far less scary because things can't suddenly jump into our attack range without us knowing. Right, now was I skill issued again? Oh yeah, I should have had a look at what Hobble does. Thank you, Poison Strike, for giving me more wrath. Ooh, see. Yeah, I think Yunaka needs some kind of dodge thing now, because people are starting to have about 30% on her in the fog, which is too much. I realistically want her on about 1 to 15. Oh, don't heal him. Okay, good. So the warped guy couldn't get anywhere. Okay, so there's Wolf Knights coming in.
Don't stand in my way.
I mean, Panette down there would be better. There seems to be way more units on the bottom than up here. Now, the only problem with Great Aether is it heals her. It heals her from Wrath range. I don't want that. I want her to be damaged. Oh well.
Anytime.
Okay, so let's make sure we're not getting into the worm just yet. Anyway, we will, but we'll deal with these guys first. Wait, is Ivy dual assisting from the bottom of the map? I'm telling you, while Lucina is, you know, a physical class or whatever, although she's not even, she doesn't give strength. Where is Ivy? Oh no, she's not. Ivy is up here. Okay, I was about to say. But the kind of free flying dual assist is very good.
I will help.
The thing with the Killer Axe is it's actually got very good hit thanks to the Lin engraving.
Better to act than to worry.
The Lin engraving's fantastic. The Lin engraving's fantastic, and then the Lin ring is also fantastic. I mean, like, Lin Chads can't stop winning. Right. So this is the line. We can't go past this line. Sadly. I mean... Oh, she's got free move? Why? Is that Hobble? Is that what Hobble means? Effect -2. Where's a Wolf Knight? Let's find this out, because if that is the case, I need to start thinking about that when they're attacking. Hobble. If you use a knife, inflicts move -2. Okay. That's really good, actually. I really should have a Wolf Knight Merrin. I don't know. So, do I want to do this? I can rescue her out. It's actually not that bad. Wow, you don't do much damage, John. What's this? I guess they're holy knights or whatever, so they got a lot of res.
Need help?
I feel like Kagetsu is so held back by his weapons. Javelin +2 isn't quite hitting the spot anymore. Right. I mean, I could use a Lear. She's probably the best for this if I end up not rescuing. I mean, will I have to even rescue? Only 2 Wolf Knights can hit her. She can take that. Brawr. What? Excuse me? 50 physical attack. Oh, that one has a droppable. Wait, so that's how they've done the house? In order to get the house item, you have to beat enemies. For an elixir. The worst possible thing it could have been. Well, I guess we're definitely rescuing then. My goodness. Okay. Let's go up here to get air raid. We'll deal with that in a second. Wow, even with air raid, we don't double him. That's +5 speed, by the way.
I have it!
Not that we needed to, I'm just shocked that we don't.
Ooh, I just spotted a rare bug.
Man, this whole me saying, oh, I'm not going to do the rest of the paralogs is going to make this so much more difficult, I think. So I'm missing out. I'm going to miss out on so much XP. Yunaka, you can do okay, sweetheart. I'm not sure you will. Okay, so she gets this again and pass again. It's a shame pass is a class skill because it's a really good skill. Oh no, Jean. Wait, I'd have to rescue Jean and Alir. What's Alir got equipped? Liberation. Ah, well this is a bit of a pickle, eh? Is there some way I can block? I mean, I've only got Saphir, who... There's no way a base Saphir is going to be able to deal with all this.
Won't you join me?
That's the thing, the severe lack of one square chokes in this game is starting to... I wish I'd known about that house. That felt a little unfair. The jump scare. I'm not gonna lie. Does that mean the other house is gonna do the same thing? At least we now know. Okay, well, it has to be Jean, I guess. Oh, but now someone's going to warp in there, so it has to be Jean down here. Whether Alir survives, I'm unsure. Depends if she suffers from success. If she kills someone, she might not survive. And if the Wolf Knights have 2 range, she won't. 2 range and 2 range, okay. Well, let's just see what happens. I won't even bother making other moves. One of them might go for Kagetsu, which could be good. Oh, only not much hit. Oh, but never mind. 31% hit. Nah, mate, 100. I'm definitely not salty at all about this. Wait, Louis is really good into them. Why is he doing so much damage? Do they have really low defense? It's not bad. Okay, they are going for Louis. This is fantastic. We might actually live as long as we don't take another, like... Oh no, the Wolf Knights, though. We'll have to see. I mean, if we time crystal this, I'm just not going to get the house. I mean, for an elixir, no. I'll get the other one, though, and I'll be prepared for reinforcements with it. Wow. Only I'm meant to be abusing backup game. Oh, he warped someone onto Alir. Right. Okay, well, at least she dodged that one. The Wolf Knights are probably going to double her for a lot, though. Well, they actually don't. If this misses... Hey. Okay. Alir Gaming, maybe. Even if both these hit, as long as no one else can hit her. This is super scary though. Oh, and Physic, thank you, mate. I need to get rid of those Physic users, they're so irritating. Oh my... What is this? No way. And there's more coming in. My goodness. Well, this is quite the pickle, isn't it? So, we need to block off and heal and rescue. We've got a lot of things we've got to do down here. So before that, let's just figure out the easier side. Let's maybe give up on this for now. I don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like maybe we need everyone together because this is too much. The only problem is Mauvier's going to warp this guy again, who will one-shot Seadow or Ivy. So I think they're actually kind of trapped. I could get Ivy down, but then this side has no healing if things start going real wrong, which I think they might be about to be going really wrong, honestly. 1 damage? That miasma is crazy, man. Oh, this is nasty, actually. I've got, like, 4 of my best units trapped up here with no way out, and they can't even retreat onto the boat and go down. I mean, I could warp Seadow like this. These 2 girls are fine with taking a warped Holy Knight or whatever they are. Yeah, so I can do this to get Seadow out, and then Ivy obviously can just fly. And then we'll just run for it. We need everyone grouped up. This is too much. I cannot do split like this. Now, we do have access to Astra Storm, but I'm not sure who I'm going to Astra Storm. A worm, probably. So now, the fun part. What is this? Right. So, obviously we're rescuing Alir, right? That goes without saying. We do not have enough actions for all this. No. We have the same problem we keep having, where I'd like to heal and dance for Jean, but he's the one with By Left Dance. It's something that I keep doing to myself, so as cool as By Left Jean is, I may have to consider swapping that. The thing is, I can't use him as a combat unit, because I need to physic with him. Like, I have to physic with him. For sure. Maybe we'll try and pull Louis back a little bit, make things slightly easier on ourselves, get away from any miasma, for sure.
That's how a knight does it.
Gotta remember there's a warp unit coming in, so we can't have squishies too far down. Sophia, I can't really do much with you at the moment. Oh, I could fire with you. Oh no, I can't. You can't reach. I'll fire with Gold Mary.
Whatever you require.
So we'll go like this, perhaps? And maybe we'll do the rune sword. It doesn't do much damage, but it might keep him alive. I mean, there's no point in doing that because we're going to heal anyway. Like this. And then... Oh, or is it... I should have done that because I need to use Unaka as the other blocker. I may have messed up there. I have to use Unaka as the other... I mean, he has the rune sword, so maybe he'll heal himself. 21, though, isn't great. Oh, I want to heal you all. Oh, no, but now the warped guy's going to come in, and he's going to warp down onto Jean. And if I put Jean there, 2 range units can get him.
Yanaka here.
Yeah, Unaka, I need you to be here. Maybe you could get so you can take a little bit of the heat off them. That doesn't sound too bad. And we could fire, which will stop the advance of a lot of them and actually damage them. Okay, maybe this isn't bad with the fire cannon, of course. Not as bad as I thought. Because they won't all be able to move through it. Notably, the fire cannon only does 1 damage to Great Knights. Is it affected by resistance? Attack 40, hit plus 80. Oh no, so it's physical damage. So they blocked 39 of it. Interesting. Let's grab that elixir off Saphir that I saw. Elixir Gaming, let's go. Best elixir in the series, I've heard. Why isn't it a full heal? I don't understand. It's such a strange choice. Okay, that fire is actually going ham, so I guess this is what you're meant to do, maybe. This is the scary part. I need Louis to actually hit them for the rune sword. I'm not seeing any magical units, so at least there's that. Okay.
I don't play nice.
It's actually kind of good. We've got Panat and Lapis coming down. Arguably 2 of my best units. Ouch. See, yeah, this is what I'm saying. These 20-30% hits. It's almost like they're happening 20 to 30% of the time. Who would have thought it? Okay. Okay, we can breathe a little easier now. That was pretty scary. I mean, this map seems to be a map of jump scares. I'm a little concerned about whether I'll ever get that house at the top, but I mean, if needs be, we'll just miss out on it. Now fly away, Hortensia. We want you nowhere near all that nonsense. We'll do this again. We'll do it with Saphir, actually, as we're not really using her at the moment. Whereas Gold Mary, we might want to move in for something. Yeah, it's pretty good, actually. Let's do it here, maybe, because those ones at the front we're going to deal with anyway. Imagine if you'd used all these flame cannons before you opened the house, though. How scary would that be? My goodness.
Hurry!
I'm gonna need the dual assists. Very nice.
I'm too good.
Oh yeah, she'll get Vantage. Whether I'll ever use it on her, I doubt, but still cool to have. No, you need to fog every turn. The problem with Yunaka, she is great for doing this, but she's kind of enemy phase only. Quality time is nice, although we're going to heal him anyway, I imagine. Oof. I should have done that before the fog. Didn't think that one through too clearly. So just do this instead. Hopefully a dual strike will help us out.
Let's begin.
There we go.
Brisk and sharp.
Yay, Elixir. We might even keep this on us. They may be the worst elixirs and a terrible thing to get out of a house, but they're still nice to have. I'll take them. I'm not going to complain too much. My question is, do I just have people keep running into us here, or do I actively try and... I can do some hit and run gaming. I mean, may as well, right?
I won't forget you.
Level 15. HP, strength, and dex. I wonder if we'll hit level cap and then second seal back into Wyvern Knight again, because I love Wyvern Knight Aaliyah, and I can't even imagine really using a different class on her now. At least not for this playthrough. I'm definitely going to try a lot of things. I mean, just when I'm done with this playthrough eventually.
That was cool, was it not?
I mean, we've been going for what? A couple of months now, or maybe just about a month and a bit. I'm desperate to try Anna out. The only reason I didn't use Anna is because I was like worried that using both Anna and Jean would be a massive detriment, but it probably would have been fine. Honestly, the fact that I'm using the DLC has made this game pretty easy. That's another thing I want to try. I want to do like a playthrough where I don't use any of the DLC. Like even the like stat boosters and weapons they give you at the start, I'm just going to discard them all.
Made quick work of that.
I almost certainly won't be putting on the channel. I might put some clips and highlights from it up. I mean, there's so much I want to do with this game. That's another reason for me to try and push through to finishing this, so then I can actually feel like I can do that. Oh, Panette doesn't have Canter.
Better to act than to worry.
I am going to forget about this so much. She's not in Morvier's. Ooh, Resolve Plus. Wait a second. If unit's HP is 75% or less, grant defense res +7 as long as the units stay. Well, she's sadly not in that. That would have been great for what's about to happen. Oh, Morvier doesn't move. Right, so I guess he's just set there to warp people until he's done with that. Then maybe he'll move? I don't know. Let's move Louis forwards one. No reason to give them fog. This doesn't seem too bad at the moment, but he will eventually rescue Marnie and warp her with his last warp, I would guess. That could be okay. I mean, she'll have Resolve Plus now, which is really nice, actually.
I will not lose.
Wait, isn't this with Lagoo's friend because she's still engaged? Wow. She's a squishy girl otherwise. Okay, that's what I want to see. 8%. Very nice. Okay, going for Lapis instead. That's fine. Give me Speed Taker. Why not? Oh, or don't. Oh, actually. Oh, that's very close. Hopefully no one else can reach her now. Level for Lapis. HP, Strength, Magic, Dex, and Defense. Girl will not be stopped. The worms notably aren't going anywhere. But I imagine they will move. Oh. Well, ask and you shall receive. There you go. Okay, so this one moved, but this one didn't. Does that mean you're meant to go up top first? Oops.
I'm okay.
I'm not sure you are. You might be okay to do this. Let's get everyone together.
Quickly now.
Get the nice Fire Emblem classic of the Ball of Death. And thanks to everyone but Panette having Canter, we... Oh, well, doesn't Kigetsu not have Canter, actually? Yeah, Kigetsu and Panette don't have Canter, but everyone else does.
Retribution is due.
I mean, do I leave Panette up here just to deal with some of these guys? She can kind of hold her own. Yeah, 99% crit, but only 65% hit. What about with the axe? It's kind of funny using an axe on a sword user. I mean, that does look good, but a thought has just crossed my mind. Are you out of warps yet? Oh, so he's not going to warp her. Oh, that's lame. I mean, I'm assuming he will rescue her, right? I was kind of hoping that he would rescue her, then warp her next turn. I mean, that would be terrifying, of course, and I don't know how I would play against that, but it'd be a lot of fun, wouldn't it? Okay, so I think we will do this, although the chances are Morvier now moves now that he can't warp. Or he just rescues Marnie. I do not want Sword Masters coming in behind me though, so...
Hell yeah!
We could always rescue Panette out, if needs be. Right. HP, strength, magic, and luck. Bravo to me, yeah. Bravo to you, Panette. You are fantastic. Probably the best character in my squad now, other than maybe a Lear, if we count a Lear. Okay, Great Night Gaming. It's time, Jean. Still can't double Great Knights. My goodness. Oh, I just realised! I got Speedwing last chapter. I haven't used the Speedwing. Ah, I should have done that.
I'm fighting?
I might give it to Jean, honestly. Because it's not even like he has a speed issue, he has a build issue. But then, like, build and speed. I mean, unless he's near speed cap. Maybe he has a slight speed issue. Yeah, I'll have to mull that through, because I don't think I can really afford to do it this chapter. What about the Hellfire? Yeah, you do, but you don't finish them off. You might get some backups, although I haven't set up any backups. But just the dual assists. I think she only needs one.
Hurry!
Very nice. Oh, she actually needed two.
For Lucia.
Okay. We are thinning the herd. This isn't bad. These guys, this is going to be terrifying because they're all Great Knights. We don't have enough magic to deal with that, really. Oh, Sudal. We need to start healing up people here. HP, magic, dex, and speed. I have a slight issue with the visual clarity on Saphir. Because she's grey... Oh, we've run out of charges, never mind. Because she's grey, she is actually a little hard to tell whether she's moved or not. If I had to give one... Like, I love her design, but from a gameplay point of view, it is a little confusing. Oh, here we go. Level 5 for Hortensia. Finally. HP, strength, speed, res, and luck. More adorable by the minute. Well, what's really adorable is this. World Tree. Thank you very much. Now, if I remember right, this is staff saving? Yeah. So, she has 26 death. So, that's a 20... It's not 25. It's 26% chance to save staff uses, which is truly wonderful. On our staff bot as well. Ah. No, I think you're just going to be fog botting again, Yunaka. I'm sorry to do this to you, but it's all I really can do with you, sadly. I mean, we might even be able to clear all these guys out, honestly. HP, dex, speed, defense, res, luck, build. Wow, what a level up.
Understood.
Kagetsu is probably the best character, honestly. And I've definitely not used him right. Anyone could have been a hero backup bot. I don't know why I made Kagetsu into it.
Let's begin.
I wonder what is the best class on him, though. Honestly, Warrior. I love Warrior. I think Warrior could be really good on him. I've stayed away from Paladin. Ooh, Piercing Glare, what's this? Use when HP is full to consume 20% of max HP and prevent foes from entering the 4 spaces diagonally for 1 turn. Wait, you can create a choke point with yourself? Oh, DLC, you just get weaker and weaker. That sounds absurd, and we are going to be abusing that fully if we can. That sounds so good. So good that I could barely believe it. If it works how I'm thinking it works, and you can put, like, Louis somewhere, then block off the 2 tiles diagonally from him, that is insane. That is so good if that is how that works. Okay, canter away. She can get attacked. Ooh. So maybe... Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we have to engage here and use the fail not thing that gives us dodge. Because I don't fancy Ivy's chances here, honestly. Maybe we'll even crit.
I have it! Tenacious!
Or we'll just miss, but you know, whatever. We're mostly doing this to avoid tank in the fog. Well, I don't think the fog matters, so you just avoid. Thing with this is I've run out of places to canter to. How much damage do they do to Alir? Probably quite a lot. Or not. Wow, why do you do such little damage to Alir? I'm so hesitant to Erica engage ever because I kind of want it for the worms.